What's up, man?
It's 546.
She doesn't want you to do that because you're doing a number 8. So you can't do that. You can't do that work. Go back to your work.
Let's see if this lady's gonna give me an apology for kicking me off the bus last time I was here.
I didn't know you was doing 8.
We'll see. If she don't want to apologize, that means how ignorant of the law she is. So we'll see.
Just pick up the people right there and just run away. It's okay. Thank you. Go back to your work.
See, she gets up. She might stay on the phone longer than she should be, but we'll see if she gets off the phone or not.
Yeah, for any of those units looking for these suspects up in Grove Hall, there are 3 females. She describes them as larger size females with one of them has like turquoise blue hair. 3 heavy set females, one is turquoise blue hair.
Always watch your step. It's very important. Always watch your step. Let's pull down here at Rockwell Station. I got a question for you. See how she closed the door on me. See how they run away from the cameras. So that goes to show you that people don't respect you as a person. It's not about your rights. It's about people disrespecting you in general. That's what it's about. I mean, that goes to show how ignorant people really are. I mean, before I never documented stuff like this, but you have to show the good and the bad, and that's a bad influence. That's a bad representation of the MBTA, to be honest with you. I mean, if you're going to do that to the general public, then that's sad. But she saw who I was. I got a question for you. She's gonna run everywhere but where she's. I got a question for you.
1 second, I'm real busy.
Oh,
How
yeah.
can I help you?
Can I just get an apology for the last time I was? So she doesn't want to apologize. See that? All this is to say I'm sorry. You weren't that busy to kick me off the bus, but now you're busy. Now all of a sudden you're busy. She wasn't that busy to kick me off the bus, but now she's busy. What's that for? I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
You can't be flashing no lights over here.
What are you talking about?
Are you in the team?
Am I in? I can't hear what you're saying. You guys see? Have you guys had the class? Have you guys had the class on public photography?
633, maybe a red sweater and a
I guess they haven't had the class on it. So you know what? These people need.
Can you take me off that camera, please?
You need classes on the.
Can you please take me off of that camera?
Have you been? I got a question for you. Have you?
No, turn the camera the other way before I break it.
You're gonna break it. I want you to. I want you to break it. I dare you to break it.
But you can't.
Go ahead. No, break
I don't wanna be
it.
on
No, you
TV.
made a threat, so do it. I want you to break it. Go ahead and break it. I want you to break it. I put the camera right here. You break it and see what happens. You're going to jail. Go ahead. I dare you. She made a threat now. Go ahead. You're making threats out here. See, I come in peace. This guy, because he's gonna break a camera. Did I offer any violence to you, sir?
I don't want to be on your film, man.
Well, don't drive the bus then. Get off the bus and go home.
Are you working for the team?
I work for the T, yeah. I make sure the T has transparency and accountability. Make sure all the drivers are on time and doing their job. My man. He's saying she won't get off the bus. I won't stop recording. Hey man, you gotta exercise your rights out here, man. But this lady didn't even want to apologize for me. That's bad. So I guess they got a person that don't want to get off the bus in there. He doesn't want to be on. Hey man, the T has some. I got a YouTube channel. So what happened was I was getting on the 28 bus about a month ago, right? That lady kicked me off the bus, right? Because I was recording. But you have every right to record on the MBTA bus.
In a public space.
Exactly. So how come you know that and she don't know that?
She know that. She just being stupid.
So see, I appreciate this man.
Come on.
See, he's being honest now. He's being honest. He said the right thing. She's being stupid. Because if she's a supervisor, wouldn't she know that?
She know what she talking. She She know.
So she know.
It's in their,
Exactly. It's in the training.
Yeah.
They have training. I know people who work for the T, right? And they tell me they give these classes on a regular basis. Public photography is loud, right? As long as I'm not disrespecting you, I'm not causing a scene, I'm not being rude and all that kind of stuff. Right. But as long as I'm, peacefully recording, I'm good. So I was on the 28 bus, maybe like, matter of fact, it was the end of March 31st to be exact. That lady right there, she kicked me off the bus and said her supervisor said to do it. So all I asked is for her to apologize. And she refused to apologize. That goes to show how bad they are. Then the other guy saying don't record him. I wasn't even recording him. I was recording the bus. But then he said, I'm going to break your camera. I said, well, if you're going to break my camera, I got to record you now because now you made a scene. So I don't know, man.
I'd have been like, I dare you. I'll have your job in a
I told him, I said, I'm going to keep recording. I want you to break it because now you're going to be going to jail. I mean,
now he won't go to jail. He just have to pay you
he's gonna,
salary for the next year.
He may not be working for the T anymore either.
For real though.
But a lot of times I don't put this up on my YouTube channel. But I was talking for one of the photographers from Channel 7. They said no, put this on there because they tried to kick the photographer off one of the buses, and he started recording. And he said, no, you're gonna be on Channel 7, and you're gonna kick me off this bus. And they shut up. They let him get on the bus and ride the whole bus. He came out with the camera and everything, and he said, you're not gonna tell me to get off this bus because now.
I feel you, Auntie. For real. She said, come on,
tell him, come on, man. Just tell him, hurry up. Look at this.
Hold this shit up.
She gonna hold the whole bus up. She likes holding buses up, man. She's known for holding buses. Like she holds up buses all the time, man. She gets. Yeah, he said that again, man. He said that for good content. She get paid regardless, right? So she gets kicks out of doing that. Oh, so that's how they do it. So they get.
She making us be late for her.
We'll keep our comments.
I need to drop
Hey, you know what they're hiring? They're hiring. They got a mass hiring. You know what, man? I gotta start venturing out to the T. They got a new general manager in town. We gotta see what he's all about. What's his name? Eng, whatever his name is. Mr. Eng, check out your employees. They're all hanging out here. I don't know how many getting on the clock or not, but I don't know who's on lunch break, who's not. But there's quite a few of them over in one spot. They all can't be doing the same thing. So we'll see what they're doing. Matter of fact, these ceilings need some painting up there. Somebody wants to start painting those ceilings. Strip all that old paint down and put some new paint up there. So she's busy. So I see she wants to apologize. I give her a chance. I always give people a chance. Now if they don't want to, then that's on them. See how he's starting trouble? Listen to him. No, say it again. Since you open your mouth, say it again. Since the squeaky wheels gets the oil. Say it again, my man. Go ahead, say it again.
202 Admiral.
Cops gonna do nothing but get you out that chair. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna come get you out that damn chair and lock you up. Acting stupid. Keep on acting silly like that. Bus number 1749. Keep on acting silly. He's gonna end up going to jail himself. And he's supposed to be a public official making smart comments like he's gonna smack something out of somebody's hand and all this stuff. Man, see, I didn't make no threat to that guy yet, but tell him he's gonna get locked up by the police. That's the only threat I made to him. That's not a threat, that's a promise. He's gonna act silly out here. See, if everybody mind their business, there'd be no content. I'd just be recording what I see. Once you open your mouth, you made the content for yourself. So I'd be a fool just talking to myself, but now you guys are making content for yourself. Go ahead. So I guess there's a person that refused to get off this bus right here. Ashmont 23. The MBTA is kind of busy. They got another assault and battery on the 28 up in Grove Hall. So I was listening to their frequency. They got quite a few things going on too. So just keep your eyes open. There's all stuff going on in the city. And see, she got time to apologize. She ain't got no time to. Hey, I got a question for you. Does the MBTA give you classes on public photography in public? I know they should because I know people work for the MBTA. So you either say yes or no. Did they give you classes on public photography? I gotta ask her. So where's she at? Where'd she go? All right, so she won't answer no questions. So that's kind of interesting. So she's the supervisor that went in there?
I'll let you know
The one that's running them off the most. I got a question. So maybe you can answer this question. Does the MBTA give you classes on public photography? Like tell you if somebody's in the public space, can they record in public?
Dotting mileage,
You don't need classes for that. Everyone knows that.
Okay, so he said he don't need. So that's understandable. So how come the supervisor doesn't know that though?
You're asking me to read the supervisor's mind.
But she should know that. If you so check this out, I'm not trying to be sarcastic. If you know this and I'm gonna consider you as a regular human being like everybody else.
I would like to believe that.
Yeah. So
Everybody knows public recording
Sarah, that's 614
is your
Walk
right.
Hill.
okay, so
Amendment,
right. So that's interesting. So you're a smart individual. So he knows
so
that.
very smart.
How come she doesn't know
If
that?
I was so smart, I would walk away right now. Right?
Nah, you don't have to. You don't have to. Now she knows that too, right? You know that?
I need a bus.
She needs a bus. Give her a bus.
You usually send on to me, 18.
I need a bus too. Give me the keys. I ride one of these buses for you. I drive one of these buses for you. Give me the keys, man. Which bus you want?
I know.
I'll take 1211. I ride that bus right there. I can ride that bus right there. It's automatic. You gonna give me the keys for 1211? You gonna give me the keys for 1211 so I can ride it? It's right there. Let me get it out of his pocket. Okay, let me take it out of his pocket. Hold on. Let me get out of here. So allegedly, there's a person on the bus that won't get off that bus. They're waiting for transit police. This woman refused to apologize for kicking me off the bus last month. And it's a lot of interesting stuff goes around here that no one knows about. So someone told me to focus more on the MBTA, and I'm going to focus more on the MBTA. MBTA gets a lot of. So just so you guys know, Mr. Ang is going to be watching these videos.
Who's Mr. Ang?
The new general manager. Yeah,
I hope he does.
he does. So I'm going to be sending these to him on a regular basis.
Anything to help the team, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get rid of those top-heavy people that don't live in the city. There's some top-heavy people that don't live in the city. We're trying to get them out of there. Let's see how busy she is that she don't want to apologize. Now this is content that probably would never made to YouTube, but it's gonna make it to YouTube today. Of one of my many other videos that I post.
It's going to be a third-party caller calling in about a black
So,
Ford
bus
that
28
struck
right there.
a school bus. Took off 5 Foxtrot X-ray 39. That's Fox. 5 Foxtrot X-ray 39
Oh, I need the keys for a bus, man. I need to take the bus down to Mattapan.
on East Brookline. Bus is no longer there. And
So I tell you what, if I put a vest on, right, and some blue pants. Oh, I already got blue pants on. I got blue pants on already. I got the jacket. I just need the vest. So I mean, I can just hop on one of these buses and take off. They wouldn't know who I am. Matter of fact, I got one of those T-vests too in the car. I got the same exact vest he got. So this lady's still not getting off the bus there.
Service to Ashmont Station.
Want me to get off the bus for you? I'll get her off for you. All you gotta give her some verbal judo. She'll come off. You gotta talk nice to the people. You know, that could be one of the main problems too. Is not. I was talking to an individual, not gonna say their name, and he was saying a lot of MBTA employees have some poor customer service when it comes to talking to people in general. And a lot of it is please, may I, thank you, words like that, and the tone of voice in which you're using it. And sometimes you get a lot more out of that than just demanding stuff. So that I've been talking to a lot of people. Haven't been putting a lot of videos out, but I've been talking to a lot of people. And so we'll see how busy she is and see if I can get an apology. You can't be busy all day, because if you're busy all day, then you're just putting on the front. But she wasn't that busy that day when she kicked me up that bus over there. She had enough time to call the police and wait for the police to show up, so. And employees should not be making threats. Like, no, if I want to, I could report him for making threats to the public. He shouldn't be doing that, but if he did, and he did, you know, that's not acceptable for the MBTA. Now, there's a lot of stations I'm going to be visiting in the next coming future, and I'm going to be showing you a lot of paint like this peeling and stuff that's hanging from the ceilings. And And just about every station has them, so keep your eyes out for that kind of stuff coming up in the future too. And the other thing I heard is the mechanics for the MBTA buses are overworked and kind of underpaid. They force them to work so many crazy hours. I guess the bus drivers are forced to work like 12-hour shifts. They do 8 hours, get like a 3-hour lunch, and come back to work another 4 hours, stuff like that. So there's a lot of stuff going on. So I'm gonna see if she wants to apologize. If she doesn't, then that's gonna show who the tyrant that she is. I see how busy she is, and me as a man, as myself, if I was wrong and I knew I was wrong and someone told me I was wrong, I would hope, I really, really do, and I think I would humble myself to apologize when I'm wrong. Because I'm not always right. I don't know everything. But if I was wrong and someone told me that and I found out I was wrong, and I would definitely come back and say, I'm sorry. I really didn't mean it. I didn't know. And what's so hard about that? That's something so easy to do. But when you don't do that, you just make yourself look like a bigger fool. So I give her a chance. No, I'm not going to hang on her all day, but I'll ask her. And if she wants to apologize, she will. If she don't, I can't force somebody to do something. You can't get blood out of a stone. So this person still refused to get off the bus there. I'm too sure what they got going on there. Transit's get busy. Transit got a lot of stuff going on.
Unlock. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, 1, 2, 1.
Mornings and transit, they got a lot of stuff going on. They got assault and batteries on bus drivers, all kind of stuff going on.
10-4, stand by.
Now, how long would it take to say I'm sorry? Maybe 2 minutes, maybe a minute? It wouldn't take that long. So
119, sir, that case number's going to be 2833, 2833. Hold.
sometimes you gotta check on your public officials, make sure they're doing their job the right way, if they're doing their job at all. You know, every once in a while you gotta check on your public officials, make sure your money's being spent in the best manner. You know, Mr. Eng, Philip Eng is his name, the new general manager of the MBTA. Now, I don't know if you guys are aware how much he's getting paid. So right off the rip, they're going to pay him $500,000 a year, and that's just not even doing anything. He hasn't quite did anything yet. So Philip Eng is getting paid $500,000 a year. Meanwhile, you got top officials that don't even live in the city of Boston. Some live in Atlanta, some probably in Florida, some in Chicago. They're all scattered around the United States, and they're getting paid working remotely. They're not even on T property, not even in Massachusetts, and they're getting paid great, on top of great salaries, more than what me and you were making for sure. And that's one of the prime examples why the T is falling apart like this, because there's no on-site. And the other guy that was a subcontractor for Keolis, he stole over $8 million over an 8-year period. He stole all the the money and bought private equipment for himself, like pickup trucks, RVs, cabinets, windows, bobcats, copper wire, a whole lot of stuff like that. And that's sad. And unfortunately, he's not gonna ever pay that money back to the taxpayers, which is a real bad thing. So that's a prime example. You steal what you steal and get away with it, and you don't pay it back. Now she's gonna pretend that she's busy all day. I guarantee you, if I walk away and I put the camera in and do a stealth mode recording, she'd be in that booth just hanging out. So before I came in, she was, and I did some recon just so you guys know, she was sitting in that booth. She was not doing all that stuff she's doing now. So she's pretending that she's working. In reality, she's not. If you're working so hard, then how come the tea's not getting any better with what's going on? If you're working that hard, then maybe you need to inquire and get some more help. Are you still busy?
Charlie 514 to operation. 514, go ahead. So I'll be clear, that target was given the number to complaint line, 10-7.
So she's gonna still be busy all day. So we'll let her stay busy in there. I'm not here to give no one a hard time, but you know, if they don't want to apologize, that goes show you a tyrant at their best. You know, gotta point those tyrants out. Looks like they're changing the guards. So like the bus drivers are changing drivers, and I guess they're assigning out one bus and assigning in the other bus to another driver. So I don't know how that works, but we'll just watch and observe. It's amazing how the MBTA employees understand public photography, but the supervisors don't, which is interesting. I know quite a few people that work for the MBTA, and I talked to every single one of them, and they all told me the same thing. And they even reiterated that the MBTA gives classes, part of their training. Even if they don't give classes, they should give classes. But I heard they do, so I don't know. Some people just ignorant. So I guess she's kind of busy. I'm hanging around for like another 10-15 minutes, and if she don't come out and want to give me a public apology, then that's on her. Same when she tried to kick me off the bus publicly, she give me a public, apology. It's only fair enough, right? It's only fair enough. Let's see how busy she is, because these people always put the fake idea that they're busy. Well, you know what? According to them, they're always going to be busy. But you shouldn't be too busy for the public, though. Since you created the problem in the first place. Right? That's only fair. Why create a problem if you can't solve the problem? So, I got a question for you.
I'm really busy. How can I help you?
Can you give me an apology?
You have a good day.
So you don't want to apologize? See that? She said have a good day. The same.
I'm real busy right now.
Apology can go a long way. You see how disrespectful and rude? See, that's a rude person. That's an ignorant and rude person. Now, you're that busy that you can't say apology. You can't even say I'm sorry. You busy as hell doing nothing. That's what you're doing. She's too busy, man. Don't bother her, man. She's too busy. So when are you not busy?
Take 1727. Okay.
So when are you not busy?
I wish you leave me alone. I'm not bothering you.
Oh, you bothered me. You kicked me off the bus being an asshole. So now I'm going to bother you.
You need to leave me alone.
So you can't even say you're sorry.
I don't need to apologize for anything. I haven't done anything to you.
You didn't kick me off the bus. You don't remember that. You remember. You know who I am. So don't even act stupid. So you can't even apologize. You're not even woman enough to apologize when you're acting ignorant and stupid. See that? See, I gotta act like an asshole too. See, people like that deserve to be treated like an asshole because she's an asshole. Asshole at the best right there.
Taking me off 22, man, you gotta work a little harder.
So I hope Philip Eng, matter of fact, Philip Eng is gonna see this video. He's gonna have to see this video, how ignorant his employees are. I'm gonna show that to him. I'm gonna maybe go down to the T station myself, transportation building, show how ignorant his employees are. All right, so we got some ignorant employees on the MBTA. Just witness it yourself. Somebody who don't want. You got another ignorant guy over here that riding that bus too. Told me he's gonna slap the camera on my hand. You know. So we got some ignorant people that work for the MBTA. Matter of fact, the MBTA is gonna have to start cleaning the house soon anyway. Start firing a lot of people. It's almost that time to do that. She's too busy to apologize. Interesting. A tyrant at the best right there. We found a tyrant in the MBTA. So I gotta start hanging around the MBTA. I was talking to another gentleman that told me that these people are rude and disrespectful on the bus. So I don't know how rude and disrespectful they are, so we'll find out. Find some tyrants everywhere we go. Guess I weeded them out though. Guys, I encourage you all. Pick up a camera and record your public officials. Be polite, be courteous, and just observe what they're doing. I mean, they're doing a lot of raunchy stuff out here to the public. I mean, some bus drivers pass by stops. They leave you out in the middle of the street. They don't pull to the curb. A whole lot of stuff like that. No, point that stuff out. You gotta really point that stuff out, guys. Like MBTA has arrived over here, transit police. See if they gotta kick somebody off the bus here. So we'll keep our fingers and toes and everything else crossed over here. See what they got going on. I don't know if he's gonna kick her off or he's gonna just tell her to get off. We'll see what happens. I always gotta document what you see in the city. Oh yeah, I'm telling him this guy said he's gonna just snatch my. Hey, did he tell you that he threatened to snatch the camera out of my hand?
Okay.
Did he tell you that?
No.
Okay. So when you see my video later on, right? I was recording the bus.
I would love to talk to you, but I'm gonna go deal with this first. Okay?
Gotcha. But you can talk to me afterwards, right? I might make a formal complaint against him, saying he's gonna snatch the camera out of my hand. So he literally told me he's gonna snatch the camera out of my hand. I don't know if he's gonna do that or not, but if he does, you know, just so you know, you have a right to defend yourself. Everybody has the right to defend themselves. If somebody's assaulting you, yeah.
They're at the scene. They're dealing with the stabbing that happened at the station. The victim is already transported to Israel. They have no suspect information.
So they're trying to kick somebody off the bus there. See how that works out. I'm not too sure what she did or how she did it, but
Operation to the Bravo Sierra.
trying to kick her off the bus. 17, trying to kick her off the bus for some reason. I guess she. Guys, when you see her, just keep an eye on that one. She's a tyrant. You know. Next time, I got something for them. So I was talking to some people, some news reporters. And they told me what to do next time someone tries to kick you off the bus for recording. So see that person try to kick you off the bus, you know what to do. People always put themselves as a spotlight. A simple apology would have went a long way. I would accept the apology and that would have been the end of it, and then never came up again. But when you find someone that refuses, you know what kind of person they are. Person that don't respect your rights. Too sure what they got going on there. I guess they're trying to get her off the bus somehow, some way. So they hold up the whole bus. This whole route got held up because of one person couldn't get off the bus.
So that client responds to this. Sir, if you could 10-3-12-01, please.
Came down here just to see what's going on. And so she's busy, all right. She's busy flapping them off doing nothing.
514, go ahead.
And I'm gonna yeah, I gotta talk to Mr. Philip Eng. E-N-G, I think is Phil Eng. Phil Eng. Something like that. But he's supposed to be the new T general manager.
119 call, please. 119, go ahead.
She's busy doing, not too sure what she's doing. She's really not that busy. She's just putting on the front basically. Not busy, just acting like you're busy.
119, go ahead, please.
It's different when you're acting and when you really are. Because when you really are, you don't have to act anymore.
10-4, Alpha Echo 562, operation. Alpha Echo 562, go ahead. You can put me on that High Street call.
And I got another
10-6.
statement to make. When I talk to the bus drivers seem like they got more experience than their supervisors, which tells me the MBTA is definitely top heavy. And I heard it from numerous transit bus and train operators that they're training the supervisors how to do their job. Now, there's people who've been driving these buses for over 20 to 25 years and even sometime more, and they're training these people that have less experience than them, and they don't even know how to do their job, and that's bad. You know, that's a fact. Like, the MBTA people can't talk about it. I know you guys can't talk about that, but the MBTA being top heavy, the supervisors getting trained by the workers themselves. He's laughing. Come on, man. But it's true though. Don't have to say nothing. But the MBTA people are top heavy, and the supervisors don't have any experience. But the workers who've been here 25, 30 years are training people with 3 years or less, which is not fair. How many years you got on there? How many years you got? I won't put you on camera. How many years you got on the T? 6 years? You got 6 years on the T. He's probably better than some of the supervisors. They got a supervisor pulling up. Let's see what they got going on up in here.
111's at 240. I can
get your hands cut off for you today, man.
10-4. So I'll back him up. 10-4-816. 119 to operation. 119, go ahead. I got a car on fire on Tremont Street before Boylston. You know, 5.5, please. There's no one in the car.
You got a car on fire on Tremont Street.
10-4, so we'll notify.
Bravo 982.
417, go ahead.
So I don't know. I guess they can leave her on the bus. I don't know. She's saying she want to go to Savin Hill, I guess. Allegedly, she wants to go to Savin Hill. I'm not too sure how that works out. They give her a courtesy ride to Savin Hill, or?
You're making the run, right? Fine. Thank you.
So Charlie 518.
Statute. Awards are overrated. Statute.
That's a Fosto. Sir, it's going to be for 1614 Walk Hill Street, Boston. For somebody that wanted to make a report of getting jumped on a bus earlier today.
I don't know if you guys listen to the MBTA police frequency. They got a lot of crazy stuff going on. I don't really focus on the MBTA, but they got a lot of stuff going on up there.
Make a report about getting jumped inside of a bus earlier today.
This guy here, man, 1749. Man, we'll keep an eye on that guy.
Yeah, 60 market. 1040.
Hey Sarge, I got a question for you. If an MBTA employee threatens to yank my camera out of my hand, is that a criminal threat?
What?
If an MBTA bus employee threatens to yank my camera out of my hand, is that a threat? Should I report that? Yep, bus driver right there, 1749. He threatened to yank you see it on my YouTube channel. He said, don't record me, I'll rip that camera out of your hand. That's a criminal threat, right?
Yeah.
So I would like to make a formal complaint against that guy.
You want to file a complaint against the bus driver?
The one right there. He threatened to yank the camera out of my hand, so I want to file a complaint against him.
Okay.
So what you need?
So that's going to be a complaint that you're going to have to file with actually the bus inspector.
Well, she doesn't want to talk to me though. She says she's too busy.
Well, she might be busy. It is during rush hour.
So who would I talk
What
to?
you can do is, if she's not willing to talk to you right now, you can ask the number to the bus complaint department. She can give you a number for that call.
Yeah, because she's rude. She's a very rude individual. Now, the little short one, I don't know her name, but she's rude. A lot of people told me about it. She's definitely rude and ignorant.
Well, if you don't want to deal with it, that's fine. But
Yeah.
you can ask for a number.
No, what I do, I called the general manager Yang. I talk to him directly and see what he says.
Complaint line. Yep.
No, I'm calling the main office. I call top
welcome
down.
to do that as well.
Yeah, I do that. I won't even deal with that no more. I go straight to the top people.
All right, sir.
All right, cool. Take care. No problem.
Have a good night.
All right, you take care, buddy. You know I'm gonna do it too, right? I'm definitely gonna call the top people. I'm not even gonna deal with that no more.
I'll tell you what, you get that number, you let me know.
I got the number. Trust me, I've been on it before. You know who I am, right?
The operator's been also me while I'm trying to work. I don't want him harassing me while I'm trying to work. Talking about apologies or anything when I haven't done anything to him. Putting the camera on me when I don't want the camera on me. I don't want him doing that. Okay? So, I mean, there's one thing for him to video whatever he wants to do, but when it's unwanted, it shouldn't be everywhere. Okay? You understand what I'm saying? Especially when I'm not bothering him. I'm trying to do a job here, and he's making me feel very unsafe. Waving his camera around and also okay, that's all. You know, he has a right to do whatever he wants to do, but he doesn't have a right to bother people when they don't want to be bothered. Okay?
Wow.
So what are we gonna do about him?
I will speak to you in a couple of minutes.
All right, thank you.
So you really think she really thinks I'm bothering her? So I tell you what you're gonna do.
Harassment.
You're gonna type in External Affairs Porter on YouTube, right? You're gonna watch the entire video. I didn't cut, I didn't edit. You're gonna watch the whole thing. Then also watch MBTA bus 1202. And she's the same woman that kicked me off the bus for recording. I wasn't being ignorant, I wasn't being rude. I was just recording the bus route. So I came down and asked her for an apology because I called the MBTA main office. They said it's okay to record on those buses, not a problem.
Oh yeah.
And so I'm gonna call the lady back and say she's been rude and ignorant. I'm not even gonna talk to her no more. That's the done deal. And I talked to other people and they said she's very rude. So maybe she don't need that job anymore. Maybe she doesn't want to work for the MBTA. I talked to Philip Yang and see what he has to say about it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna send him the video. But take care, man. Just type in External Affairs Porter on YouTube. You'll see it. See the whole video.
To capture a wider audience, edit. Nobody wants to watch 4 hours of just...
Nah, people like the whole thing. I talked to a guy from Channel 7, right? He said he got on the MBTA bus and they threatened to kick him off. He said, "No, what? If you kick me off this bus, you're going to be the story." And they kept him on the bus. So when you edit, you give false information. If you keep it going straight, it kind of gives a more natural flow to it. Because now if I edit it,
you know, right?
and I might catch you saying something, but it might not be the whole story. It might not be fair to you. You know what I mean? But now I get the whole story. You've been more polite to me than half the people here. So would it be good for me to give a bad narrative to you? You know what I mean? But I talking to you, my man. And I try to be nice to everybody. If you see my videos, I give everybody the most respect. I don't give nobody a hard time, but her, she doesn't deserve any respect. Take care, my man. All right, take care. So she said I was harassing her by asking her for an apology for something she's done. She refused to apologize. So, oh my God, interesting though. And that's why you don't edit, because some of that stuff would have got edited out of there, and then you wouldn't get the whole story. So we got about 40 minutes of interesting what you call it, content. The next story in the MBTA, I'm not going to tell you guys, but it's coming up soon. There's going to be another story in the MBTA. What's going on? There's a lot of stuff we got to look into in the MBTA. How accurate are these buses? Are they accurate or not accurate? Yeah, pretty accurate? Pretty accurate? He said they're pretty accurate.
About 20 minutes long.
Alright guys, I'm going to catch you on the next one. I'm not going to make an hour long video for this, but about 40 minutes is long enough. Catch you guys on the next one. There's Porter.